Hey, what's up guys? It's Kix here. In today's video, we're looking at me playing bow against pros. Now, this is my first video, so y'all probably won't know me, but I am a top 500 medium player, and I don't really play light and don't really play bow. So this is just to show that y'all can also play against pros. Now, let's look at our loadout. To the whiteboard. Alright, so for my loadout, I'm running dash and bow. And the reason why I'm running dash is, well, if you're running invis and bow, yikes, you can't run away. You'll just kind of sit there and die. I'm running gateway and goo, because goo you can block off enemies from pushing you. Because you're a light, they're all going to want your petite figure. So that's just how it goes. Then I'm running glitch. Normally I run infuser, but I feel like glitch is good with bow, because if they're stealing, you can glitch it, then shoot them. And it's really hard to break like dome shields and whatever with bow. And that should be it for my loadouts. I'm playing on Sis Horizon against Lasagna, and you'll see in a minute, but I played perfectly in the first round. So I'm gonna show y'all a little highlight clip, one would say, and we'll move on to the next round. And would you look at that, we're in the next round. As you can see, I played perfectly and didn't miss a single shot. Alright, so now since we're moving on to the next round, you'll see that I bring up the scoreboard often, and that's because I see that Lasagna's there. And if y'all don't know who he is, go check him out. He's a really good player. I think he's signed to a team, but can't exactly remember which one he's on, so I don't want to misquote myself here. And now I can kind of talk about my team's loadout. We're very much like a group firing squad. So we have the BFR Titan and the Repeater on my medium and heavy respectively. And I feel like as long as we hit a body shot on somebody, they will most likely die. I doubt in any world they can really survive. And here you can see that I'm typing, oh well, we're facing Lasagna. So moving on to this first box here, you'll notice that it spawns top left on height, so that means they spawn on the other side by the catwalk. And once I'm done fiddling with my enter key, let's go ahead and start this here. So it's purple, I glitch him, and I get a body shot on this medium, and I would like to pause right here. If you look to the right, you'll see the light dropping down. And then if you'll also notice, you don't see the heavy. The heavy's going to push me towards the left hand side, and you'll see right here I just get pushed off by both of them. Luckily the light will push me through these doors and I'll get a free pick, but I should have died because I was too far forward. So just keep that in mind, always stay behind your teammates as a light. Now we're looking at the last two. So I'm looking at the body. You see how it had a DMAT, so we get a free pick on the heavy. Now I get an audio cue that he got another res, so it's just another 2v3. Now it's a 1v3, easy pickings for all three of us. And if we fast forward to the next vault, or the cash out, sorry, there's going to be a team back to my right. I'm just trying not to be found, because I know any team, realistically, they'll see a bow light and they'll instant push. So I'm just trying to stay out of sight, and what do you know? The heavy didn't know I was there, so I got a free tag on him. Now I saw shots from the very bottom, so I'm like, okay, let me drop down to see if maybe I can get an ISO on one of them and one on 1v1. But no one's there, so I'm just gonna try and regroup with my teammates, because worst case scenario we get third partied and I'm alone, right? So we're pushing up. What do you know? I see two right here. The light jumped off. Boom, I get a pick. So we're all playing together. We're getting shot from over there. I instantly realized that that's a whole different team. Now, I take a really dumb 1v1 here. I should not have done that. He got first shot on me. I should have abandoned ship as soon as I got shot. But we're all together, so we all push him alone. And it's easy. So we still, purple got wiped, so now we're only looking at pink here. I should get a free pick on this light here, but I suck. I lied. There we go. Never said I was the greatest at bow. Alright, I just said I can grief people out. But just in case anyone's there, I put a gateway. I go up with my teammates here. The reason why I throw the goose, that way they can't shoot me while I'm rotating under. Waiting to see if I need to use my gateway. And then now this is when I realize we're fighting lasagna here. So I'm like, okay, I get a body shot on one. I get a nice little dink on him. And then I realize one of us is dead. I'm low. I'm gating out of there. Because they're pushing us because they're in second place. So they want to get a wipe on us to secure them first place. So that way in the future they could grief us out. Right? That's, if you don't grief people out, then you'll get griefed out. That's just how the game works. So now I'm just trying to get a reset on my teammate here. And all is well. Check the scoreboard, seeing how lasagna and all of them are holding up. Whatever. So then I noticed that my teammate's getting shot by orange here. I'm like, okay, we're going to have to take this engagement. Because otherwise, if we don't wipe them, they'll wipe us, right? We get a nasty pick on that medium. Lasagna uses his bubble here. Get a pick on him. And then we get a pick on this medium. Totally don't whiff like half my shots, but that's how it goes. So this puts us in a great spot here. Because we wipe them, we're ahead. So if we get the next box, we can look to grief them out at the very end of the game. Which, as you'll see, that's pretty much exactly what we do. And I don't like griefing either, but you're just going to have to deal with it. If you don't get griefed, then, or if you don't grief people, you will get griefed. That's just how the game works. And I have the glitch where it tells me how I died. So if you're like, why is that on the side of your screen? That's why. So orange just spawned, so we're expecting them to push to us since we're in first place. They're going to want first place, to be expected. So here, I should have backed up sooner, but I get a nice glitch on their dome, so they can't exactly push in. I'm just trying not to die. So we get a pick on their heavy, which is good. I glitched to maybe counter a defib if they were there. I then go to get an off angle, because keep in mind, it's still a 2v3 right now. They have yet to get a res. Pretty sure they got a res like just now. I get a pick on the medium, and then the heavy is super low. Super low, super low. So our medium gets a fib, which is super, super good for us. And because I did that damage to the heavy, they get a free pick right there. Then now it's a 2v1. So all they have to do is win against that medium. Now, I coined because I was scared. But it turns out I had nothing to worry about. My teammates were just goats. And they finished them off. So now they're going to have about one more push when they respawn. And so now we just have to play time. Playing time meaning that we're just going to play drop and like just kite them. Kiting means that like you do not want to get picked off. You just run like a little rat. Because if you don't die, you can continue to stall. You can continue to stall. So I'm just waiting here, waiting to see if they push me, push this opposite side. But they're going to get desperate here because they need to cap the point. And there's only about like 10 seconds or so from right when I'm talking right now. So just trying to get some shots off here. Get the medium decently low. And then Giga Brain here, I push into all three of them and die. Shocker, right? But anyway, moving on. We're in a great spot. We're in first, Purple's in second, and Lasagna's in third. And we're looking to get a double here. Double would mean everything to us right now. Or if we can hold this last box. I throw Gateway into the corner of the map because I thought a team was going to push us, take Gateway, and maybe try and grief us out. That was my worry. That's why I glitched, because I didn't know if there was a gateway around. And then I chuck box through there. If we're going to plug, we're going to plug on our terms, not on someone else's term. That's just my opinion, but that's just how it goes. So then as you see, boom, there's orange pushing. I hit a nasty shot on Sacred. And then my teammates get a nice good plug here. Now, if I went to insta plug, we might have got caught rotating by orange. I get a nice plug on purple, or I get a nice kill on purple there. And then I push up to height, and what do you know? The entirety of orange is there. I goo myself off. I kill one. And then we're just going to act like I didn't die. But I got rest. So now we're just pretty much in the anti-orange here. Because although I love Lasagna as a player, I really don't want to face him in finals with a bunch of solo queue teammates. And I try to take a ISO or a 1v1 on that orange medium, but there's two there. I should have honestly stayed back and played for stall. We had no need to really fight that, just in general. And then luckily we're wipe safe, so when we wiped we're completely fine. But that's just how it goes. And luckily they stall them enough to where orange doesn't get in, which is perfect scenario here. We didn't want them in, and boom, we qualified. Alright, moving into the last round of the tournament here. We're pretty much in a good spot here. We have great mental going into this fight, because I don't think we lost a single fight last round. So honestly, like, if you see us playing very aggro and everything, that's pretty much why. We have great momentum, so we're probably going to make mistakes. So I get tagged here. Just really looking around, you see a sonar. Here's Kicks trying to push into all three of them, and I don't die. I don't know how that works. But then the light tried to push me, and I killed him. So just a skill diff right there. I see that he drops the body. I go to get an off angle because my team is shooting them from the opposite side, and boom, pick right there. Nasty headshot. And then I get one pumped. But, you know, minor details. I think overall we played this fight really well. I got a really nice pick. And then my teammates just clean it up. Cleaning up shop. You know what I'm saying? Alright, skipping forward to this first cash out. Just trying to set it up. Play height. Goo off entrances. And then I mark that they're over here. And this is dumb. I should have low-key had an escape plan. I have no gate, no nothing. But luckily, they don't punish me. So I am very fortunate that I didn't get picked off there. And once again, I'm like pushing in front of my team. You should never do that. I should honestly be getting punished. And now I get punished for not shooting a target. I was very hesitant on what I was doing. So that costed us this fight at least. And right now I'm just trying to secure a pick and wait for them to coin. So I picked one and now I'm leaving and letting them coin. And earlier in that fight, if I would have just hit a single shot on one of them, we would have won the fight. But I was indecisive. I didn't know if I should shoot the body that got defibbed or the heavy. And so I shot neither of them and we lost. But new fight, new you. I see that my teammate are trying to push up to the window. So I push up there with them. And what do you know? I'm in front of both of them right now. Give them a glitch. I'm sure that glitched absolutely nobody. Don't know how that shot missed, but whatever. Just looking for off angles right now. Overall, we're in a decent spot. I feel like we can play this fight a little faster. But because we're playing it slower, we're probably not going to get this. Because we're on limited time. Can't really do much. And now I think it's a 2v2 right now. So I get a nice headshot there. Finish him off. And then it's just the heavy last here. And I win those every day of the week. So now it's very much in overdrive mode. Purple's beating us. So we need to low-key lock in, because if they win another one, we're going to lose the game. And I don't know about y'all, I don't like losing. I'm pretty salty. as a matter of fact. So I throw my TP, and the reason why I threw my TP late is because I didn't want to throw it early and have them glitch. But luckily, they either missed their glitch or didn't throw it. But that's just how it goes. We get a quick little plug. My teammate got a pick, which is huge here. So now we can stagger. So this is some macro here. Since they lost that fight by getting a pick, they should honestly prioritize getting a reset or wiping. But instead, they tried to revive, and they're going to lose the fight because of that. Like, even though I aped into all three, one was half health, and he wasted his defib and everything. Like, when they honestly should have just wiped or ran away. And look, now when they're pushing back, it's almost halfway through the cash out. So now they have to play fast and not on their own. Like, we get to control the fight here. So then now I whiff like 10 shots in a row trying to pick off this heavy. But, you know, that's just how it goes. But I make up for it by killing the light. And I jump off the edge to make sure the medium sees me jumping off the edge. So when I come back, they will be surprised. Get a pick on the heavy. Good stuff here. Should get a pick on the light here. Oh, or the medium. Wow, good shots. Yes, I'm complimenting myself. Anyway, miss a window climb because I'm that guy. And then I forget that I'm the one that gooed off the mega. Yeah, real smart of me right there. But overall, we got that. So we can go ahead and move forward. We're on a height here. This is a dumb position for me. I'm alone. And then I try and ape this light when I was half health. But luckily, he just kind of gave up, apparently. I don't know what to tell you. And I think this is last. And it was just easy money. Easy money. So now we're just going to get a quick little plug. And I like to play on like goo up top. Ignore the fact that I can't climb to save my life. Eventually I get up there. But I like to play on this height right here because if they pad, I'll still be above them. You know? And so, like, look, I have more leverage for when I'm shooting so I can shoot around angles. As I proceed to fall practically straight through 2 floors and then whiff a shot. But minor details, alright? I never said I was the best. And I fell all the way down, so time to rotate around. But luckily, my teammates are just goated with the sauce. And I don't have to worry about them. But I finish. I get the last kill. It's okay. You can call me the best. It's okay. So now our goal is to play stall. And I noticed on the last fight, they're really trying to focus me. So my job right now is just to kite them. Because I have a feeling that they're going to push me because I'm doing like some of the most damage here. So I peek my head up here. I noticed that the light's probably going to push me here. Boom, head dinked. And then what do you know? All 3 of them were trying to push me. And because I ran away and got 2 picks, it's free pickings for my teammates here. Like my medium, he gets free beams on the dude stealing and then kills the heavy. And what do you know? That's just GG's. Alright, I feel like this goes to show that it doesn't really matter your loadout or really how well you feel like you're playing. Because, like, I feel like objectively I played good, but my aim wasn't there the entire time, believe it or not. And, but because I played good positionally and I played good with my team, we got put in very good spots, you know. So, like, normally, if we didn't take that fight with Lasagna, they would probably grief us out because we didn't get a wipe early on. But because we took that fight early on when it was more winnable in our favor, we got the dub. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's how a top 500 medium player plays bow light. I hope you learned something new or just enjoyed what you were watching. If you have any tips or recommendations, just let me know down in the comments or what you liked or disliked. Please hit that subscribe button or like the video if you really liked it. I plan on me doing more gameplay videos than me analyzing my own gameplay. But if you enjoyed this format, please let me know down in the comments below. Well, I hope this video finds you well, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace out.